All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're tearing into the action thriller A Working Man. But we're not just going to run through the plot. No, we're going to dig deeper. We're going to look at what makes this story tick by using one of the oldest storytelling tools in the book, the hero's journey.
And this right here, this is the question that drives the entire story. It's all about a guy named Levon Cade, and what happens when he gets dragged back into a world he fought so hard to escape. So let's get into it.
So every hero's story starts somewhere ordinary, right? And for Levon, that place is a construction site. We meet him and he's not some super soldier. Not at first. He's just Jefe, you know? A good boss, a loving father, a guy trying to lead a simple, quiet life.
But here's the thing. That piece he's built, it's like a house built on a really shaky foundation. Because underneath it all is a past he's fighting to keep locked away. We're talking 22 years in the elite Royal Marines. This wasn't just a job. He was a lethal operator. And that kind of past, well, it leaves some serious scars.
And if that internal struggle wasn't enough, it gets thrown right back in his face by his own father-in-law of all people. In this really nasty custody battle for his daughter Meredith, Dr. Roth takes Levon's entire military career, all that service, and twists it into a weapon to use against him. Just brutal.
So you can feel that tension building, right? And this is where his whole world, everything he's tried so hard to build, gets completely shattered. It's the moment the story really kicks off.
The trigger? A phone call. It's about Jenny Garcia, this fiery 19-year-old kid, daughter of his good friends from work. She's vanished. Her parents are desperate. They feel like the cops are in over their heads, so they turn to the one man they know. The one man they think can actually navigate that kind of darkness to find her. And at first, Levon says no. He's like, it's not who I am anymore. I left that life behind. He's trying so hard to hang on to this new identity. But you can see the conflict, right? The loyalty to his friends. And after a talk with an old military comrade, Gunny, he realizes he can't say no. He has to step up.
And that's the moment everything changes. It all boils down to this one simple, powerful promise he makes to his friend. It's more than just words. It's a commitment. He's officially leaving his normal life behind. The chef is gone. The warrior is back.
Okay, so now Levon dives headfirst into the underworld. And this is where we see the switch just flip. The construction boss is completely gone. What's left is this special operator. And he is methodical, he is skilled, and he is absolutely ruthless. And his approach is just surgical. This isn't some crazy, guns-blazing rampage. No, it's like he's pulling a thread, just unraveling this whole criminal network one piece at a time. He starts with a bartender. Then he's going undercover as this Bill Coates guy. Every single move is calculated, pulling him deeper and deeper in.
And what's really interesting here is how it shows you the layers of the criminal world. It's like a corporate ladder of bad guys. He's not just taking on one person. He starts at the bottom rung with the guys who physically snatched her, works his way up through the biker gangs who act as muscle, all the way to the shot callers at the top, the Russian mob.
So everything he's done, every lead he's followed, it all leads to this one place. This is the final confrontation, the heart of darkness. This is where he has to face the absolute worst of it to get Jenny back and finish this.
He finds her at this farmhouse out in the middle of nowhere. And it's worse than anyone could have imagined. It's not a simple kidnapping, it's an auction. They're literally selling her to some sick, twisted client. The stakes just went through the absolute roof. And then you get this line from the client, and it is just bone-chilling. It lays bare how truly monstrous this situation is. This isn't about money, it's about pure sadism. You realize Jenny is in just unimaginable danger. So he gets Jenny, but it's not over. Not even close. Now he has to get them out. And this is where all hell breaks loose. The full force of his skills is just unleashed. And it's not just a few guys, it's everybody. The kidnappers, the bikers, the Russians. They all descend on this farmhouse. He is literally fighting the entire underworld he just finished hunting. All right, so they survived. He's got Jenny. Now comes the hard part, but in a different way. The journey home. He has to go back to that quiet life he was fighting for, but
You can't go through something like that and be the same person you were before.
And there's this really powerful moment with a callback. Remember that line from the beginning of the story? Jenny says it as a joke, but now, after everything, after he's saved her, she says it again. And this time, it's not a joke at all. It's everything. It's her way of saying she understands the brutal thing he did for her.
And then the journey comes all the way back around. Because remember, he made two promises, one to bring Jenny home and another to his own daughter, Meredith, that he would come home. And when he does, that's it. That's the moment his two lives, the father and the fighter, finally click back into place.
So, what's the big takeaway here? His real victory isn't just about winning the fight, it's about finding a kind of peace within himself. He's managed to bring together the two sides of his personality, the killer and the father. He figured out how to use his violent past to protect the peaceful future he wants so badly. He's back, and while he's definitely changed, he's finally whole.
And that leaves us with this final question to chew on. To be the hero everyone needed, Levon had to embrace the one thing he tried so hard to bury. So did he actually earn his peace by doing that? Or did he just prove that for a man like him, the storm is never really over? It's just waiting for the next call.